Sylvia, we are looking at a pretty nice forecast as we head into the next few days, but for now, we're still dealing with pretty foggy conditions out there. LAX are dealing with fog at the moment, pretty socked in all day. Saw a little bit of clearing, but by tomorrow, we're expecting mostly cloudy conditions as onshore flow remains in the forecast, but high pressure also remains in the forecast. So that's going to keep us warm inland and a little cooler and cloudier along the coast. You're looking at cloud cover all along the coast on radar right now, making its way into the basin and potentially making its way into our inland valleys. At this point, we're into the 60s this evening. 63 in downtown, 63 in Beverly Hills, Inglewood at 62. You'll see right here, Arcadia, you're at 67. So pretty much looking at 60s across the board tonight, with the exception of a few spots in the IE. Riverside, you're currently at 70. And finally, checking in with parts of Orange County, you're in the 60s tonight. A little cooler along the coast. Huntington Beach, you're currently at 63 degrees. So earlier today, we got up to 78 degrees in downtown. We were still below average, but we're gradually going to catch up over the next couple of days. Record temperatures 107 degrees, so didn't get anywhere close to that. Over the next 24 hours, we're dipping down to the 60s, upper 60s, still expecting cloud cover first thing in the morning. By the afternoon, expecting a little more sunshine, but still dealing with a little bit of cloud cover. Temperatures getting up to about 80 degrees, still below average, but inching closer to average for this time of year. Remember, average for the basin, for downtown in particular, 83 degrees. For the valleys and the Inland Empire, you'll see right here, plenty of sunshine over the next couple of days and gradually warming it up. We're in the low 90s tomorrow, upper 90s by Thursday. By Friday, a little warmer. And by Saturday and Sunday, we are expecting a bit of a cool down. So that'll do it for us here on KCAL9 News at 9. There's more ahead. KCAL9 News at 10 starts right now.
Evelyn, do you know anything about that?
Of course I do. I know a couple of things about that, so I'm going to explain. First and foremost, we've got high pressure inland, so that's why we're looking at warm and sunny conditions. But we are dealing with weak onshore flow, so with that, we're dealing with cooler and cloudier conditions along the coast. Some of that fog even making its way into the basin this evening. Getting a look right now of downtown, you're going to see pretty foggy conditions. Waking up to foggy conditions. In fact, the coast looks like you'll be pretty socked in for the majority of the day. We're calling it mostly cloudy for you tomorrow, but inland spots are starting to warm up, and we're going to continue to warm up big time as we head into Thursday and Friday. For now, though, downtown, you got up to 78 degrees today. Average is 83, so you were about 5 degrees below average, but you're going to continue to warm it up over the next few days. Over the next 24 hours, we're still talking 60s first thing in the morning. Cloud cover in the morning. By the afternoon, partly cloudy to partly sunny conditions, and that's for the basin. So high pressure again building. With that, we're still looking at warm numbers inland, but we're still looking at that weak onshore flow. And with that, conditions are staying pretty cool and again cloudy along the coast even as we head into tomorrow. Downtown tomorrow getting up to 80, so warming up just by a couple degrees. Anaheim 84 tomorrow. Riverside 93, and Woodland Hills getting up to 93 degrees. Again, a little warmer tomorrow, but warming up even more so as we head toward the end of the week. Futurecast set for, well, right now 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, and you're going to see the fog starting to make its way back toward the coastline in the evening hours. We're staying pretty socked in the morning and possibly the afternoon hours as well. By 9:30 tomorrow night, again, we're doing it again. Same forecast pattern where we're dealing with that fog along the coast, but clearer and warmer conditions into your inland spots. So as we mentioned, high pressure is dominating, and with that, warm conditions into your inland spots. And then low pressure actually is going to start to scoot in over the weekend. With that, we are expecting a cool down. So we're warming up under high pressure for now. With that weak onshore flow, that's what's causing, again, the cloudiness and the cooler temperatures along the coast. And then we're cooling as low pressure makes its way into our forecast by the time we hit the weekend. So we'll break it down for you in your 5-day forecast right here. You're going to see a little bit of a warm up through Friday. And by the time we hit the weekend, even the valleys and the Inland Empire expecting a little bit of a cooler forecast. In fact, a good 10 degrees cooler in some spots, close to that on Saturday, and continuing to keep it on the cooler side by the time we hit Sunday. 93 for tomorrow, as we mentioned, but getting into the upper 90s Thursday, upper 90s still by Friday, and then again, big cool down by the time we hit the weekend. Taking a look at our next 5-day forecast, you're going to see a similar forecast pattern where we're warming it up over the next few days, and then we're cooling it down into the weekend. That's for the basin and for Orange County, expecting low cloud cover. You'll see right there. For tomorrow, a little warmer, but still looking at low cloud cover first thing in the morning on Thursday. On Friday, a little more sunshine for you, a little warmer, mid-80s. And then by Saturday and Sunday, we're back down to about 80 degrees. So still keeping it a little cooler and a little cloudier in the basin and the coast as well. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. Expect to stay pretty socked in through the afternoon hours. And then by Thursday, low cloud cover, warming up by Friday, a little cooler by the time we hit Saturday and Sunday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, thanks, Evelyn.
Yes, we shall. Okay. We'll talk about the weather. How about that? Lots of things to talk about because it's cool at the coast. It's warm inland. Everyone's a little confused trying to figure out what's going on. Two things going on. High pressure dominating. That's prompting warm temperatures into your inland spots and a weak onshore flow. So that's what's prompting the coastal cloud cover and the cooler temperatures along the coast. So Long Beach, as you just saw, socked in at this point. The radar is showing you plenty of cloud cover up and down the coast. It's starting to span into the basin. Could start to span into your inland valleys first thing in the morning. But for the most part, inland spots are staying clear, and it's just the coast and again the basin that's starting to look a little foggier at the moment. Temperatures right now to the 60s, 62 in downtown, 63 in the City of Commerce, 63 in Hacienda Heights, Covina at 65, Riverside you're at 69, so a little warmer than everybody else, but still now finally getting down to the 60s. And you'll see Westminster, you're currently at 63 degrees. So earlier today we got up to 78 in downtown. We were about 5 degrees below average for this time of year, well below record temperatures, staying below record temperatures but catching up to average once we hit Thursday and Friday. Take a look. By Friday, we're above average in the basin in Orange County with plenty more sunshine. And by Saturday and Sunday, we're cooling down to the 80s. The beach is mostly cloudy for tomorrow, so we're not expecting too much sun. Upper 60s, a little warmer as we head toward the later part of the week and cooler by the time we hit the weekend. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, Ev.